Kenya is known for its sweeping savannas, but this is something different. Tucked between towering cliffs and wrapped around a shimmering soda lake, Lake Nakuru National Park is a pocket of wild unlike anywhere else. Here, endangered black and white rhinos roam freely, tree-climbing lions prowl through the follows, Cape buffalo gather in the grasslands, and leopards stalk the shadows. It's home to the Big Four and thousands of other species, from giraffes and zebras to flamingos that turn the lake pink. You don't need days to feel the magic here. Sometimes all it takes is one. Hi guys, welcome back to Rowan Vida. I've made it to Lake Nakuru National Park, and today I'm heading out on an afternoon safari to see if I can spot the Big Four. The rhinos, the lions, the leopards and buffalo. They're all here somewhere. Let's see what we can find. It's just after 3 PM and we're rolling out for our first game drive. The birds are calling from the trees and our guide is already tuned into the radio, listening for any wildlife sightings. Unlike the Mara, Nakuru is compact but dense. You don't cover as much ground, but the terrain makes it feel wild and unpredictable. We've just left the lodge area and we haven't been driving for long at all, but then the car slows and we come to a stop. 3 white rhinos right there in front of us. Massive, slow moving and prehistoric looking. They don't run, they don't hide, they just graze, completely unbothered by our presence. It feels like we've stumbled into something ancient. These are southern white rhinos. Despite the name, they're actually grey. They're the second largest land mammals on Earth, weighing up to 2,300 kilograms. That's over 5,000 pounds. Their wide square lips are perfect for grazing grass. That's actually where the name white comes from, a misinterpretation of the Afrikaans word wheat, meaning wide. They've got skin like cracked stone and 2 horns made of creatine. That's the same thing as our fingernails, but tragically that's also what's made them a target for poachers. Even standing still, they command presence. You can see the dust settling on their backs, hear them snort softly as they move. Being this close to the 3 of them, it's like stepping into a forgotten world. Powerful, peaceful, and precious. We move on with our game drive and follow a narrow trail into the acacia woodlands. The light's getting softer, shadows stretching longer, and the energy is shifting. A few crackles come over the radio, and our guide steps up the pace. We're flying through the forest, and suddenly I see something under a tree. Just off the road, we find Mufasa lying under the trees, the picture of calm dominance. Beside him, 2 lionesses dozing off in the heat, but it's what's happening above that stuns us. 2 more lionesses already in the branches of an acacia tree, draped like leopards. That's 5 lions, a full pride. The male stays below while the females climb higher into the canopy, eyeing up their next target. Lions don't usually climb trees, but in Lake Nakuru they do. Theories range from avoiding insects to escaping the heat, or simply taking advantage of an elevated view. Whatever the reason, it's incredible to witness. Male lions can weigh over 190 kilograms, 420 pounds. That stretch nearly 3 meters long from nose to tail. But despite their bulk, it's the females that do most of the hunting, operating with strategy and teamwork, especially after dark. Seeing them like this, both regal and relaxed, reminds you of why they're called the king and queens of the jungle. There's a royal elegance to them, whether they're dozing or devouring. This isn't just a sighting, it's a National Geographic moment unfolding right in front of us. If you're enjoying the video, please hit the like and subscribe button to help our growing channel. Wow, that was incredible, and it's only been an hour and a half into our game drive. We get on the dusty trails again to see what else this incredible lake has to offer. We come to an abrupt halt all of a sudden, and we glance over by the road. 2 Cape buffalo are bathing in shallow, muddy pool, covering themselves in thick grey sludge. It looks like a messy one, but it's also nature's version of skincare. These buffaloes weigh up to 900 kilograms, nearly 2,000 pounds, and can run at speeds at over 55 kilometers an hour. But what makes them truly dangerous is their temperament. Unpredictable, alert, and fiercely protective. These aren't the quiet grazers some might expect. They've earned their place in the Big Five for a reason. In fact, many old hunters consider the Cape buffalo the most dangerous animal to pursue on foot. Their horns are fused at the base into the thick boss, essentially a built-in battering ram. And they're not just aggressive, they're loyal. If a member of their herd is attacked, others have been known to charge at predators to rescue it. But today they're calm, just two tanks in the mud bath, cooling off, fighting parasites, and not minding us at all. It's a surreal contrast, these beasts, feared and formidable, lounging like oversized pigs in a puddle. I feel like I need to pinch myself. Like, am I dreaming or am I just living my dream? That's 3 of the big 4, and the adrenaline is pumping through my veins. The driver has heard something on the radio and channels us in a Vin Diesel. He must know this place like the back of his hand because he's flying through the forest lands. There's been a leopard sighting on a tree in the distance, however it's been spooked by some rangers close by. Time's running out, the sun's nearly touching the horizon and the light is low. We're about to give up and start heading back to the lodge, but then, out of the forest shadows, with the last of the light fading, a shape appears, low, sleek and silent, a leopard, slowly making its way back to the very tree it had fled from earlier. It pauses at the base, listens, then begins to climb. No hesitation, no rush, just controlled power. Leopards are the smallest of the big 5, but don't let that fool you. Males can weigh up to 90 kilograms and are strong enough to drag prey twice their weight straight up a tree, a tactic used to protect their kill from lions and hyenas. Every muscle in its body seems to ripple as it climbs, and when it curls into a forked branch, it almost disappears. Those rosette patterned spots acting like perfect camouflage. Each coat is unique, like a fingerprint. No 2 leopards are exactly the same. They're ambush predators, rarely seen, mostly nocturnal, and infamously elusive. Seeing one leopard is rare. Seeing one climb back into its tree unbothered and regal after being spooked earlier, that's the kind of sighting people wait years for. And just like that, the final piece of the Big 4 puzzle clicks into place. I came here with just a few hours and a simple hope to see something I've never seen before, and somehow we did it. Rhinos, lions, buffaloes and a leopard, all in a single game drive. But it's not about checking boxes, it's about feeling small in the presence of something wild, about witnessing nature on its terms, not ours. Lake Nakuru may not be the biggest park in Kenya, but for one golden afternoon, it gave me everything. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like and subscribe. More wild adventures coming soon on Roman Vida.